And we're back here at last, and let's Banana Port from Banana Port 5. Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Double RPG here, and welcome back to another episode of Double RPG's Let's Play with Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64. In today's episode, we are going to resume where we left off, and we're pretty much going to find some more stuff, but this time as Lanky Kong. We should be able to get most of Lanky Kong's, his golden bananas, and then I think we'll end off the episode after he obtains, the exact same amount of bananas as the others. So let's get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? And as you can see, there's a red banana balloon, and we need to destroy it as Diddy Kong. And we now have 86 red bananas. Very good. But we already obtained his banana medal, so it doesn't really matter. So, okay, let's go ahead and let's switch back over to, we want to go with Tiny? No, we want to go with Lanky. Okay, and Squawks comes here and tells Lanky that there are 5 golden bananas for him to find in this level, just like in every other level. So, history repeats itself, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, for this episode, we're pretty much going to be spending a lot of our time with Lanky Kong. So, we're going to pretty much spend most of this episode getting his power-ups and getting his projectile weapon and getting some of the blue bananas. I'm sure I mentioned that already, and most of his golden bananas. And you can notice Lanky Kong has some pretty long arms, and he's one interesting Kong in my opinion. And probably the only game you'll ever see him in. I think he was actually a playable character in Mario Super Sluggers, or whatever that Mario baseball game was on Nintendo. But yeah, I think he was a playable character in that, if I'm not mistaken. But I know he was a trophy in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so he at least made a cameo from there. But this is the only Donkey Kong game that he's ever been playable in, entirely. Okay, let's grab this, and there's some blue banana coins over there. So let's grab those. And there was a banana bunch there, a blue banana bunch. Okay, so pretty much what we're going to do right now is we're going to try to make our way back and see if we can go and obtain his musical instrument. And since we saw a trombone in that previous episode, a pad that has a trombone on it, then you could probably guess that Lanky Kong's own musical instrument is going to be a trombone, and rightfully so. So let's just go ahead, and here we are back in the main area. So let's just actually let's go ahead and explore a little bit, just to see if we missed anything. And I know this may look like a blind LP, just from doing this kind of stuff, but hey, it's not blind, so it's just me kind of looking around to see if I missed anything, because I mostly gotten everything, in my first playthrough, so I pretty much played it ahead of time before I went to this, because I'm not going to be doing a blind Let's Play, because I'd rather be notified more about the game, where everything is before I do a Let's Play, because doing a blind Let's Play could be really scarring, to do when, when you're trying to figure out how to, when you're trying to figure out where everything is and how you can get through the whole game. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Nintendo Capri Sun when he was doing the, Conker's Bad Fur Day Let's Play blind, or blind Let's Play, or whatever. While he was doing good for the most part, there were times where the blindness, or the that's right, where the blindness actually started to kick in. So yeah, sometimes it wasn't a pretty sight, but it was still entertaining regardless, for an LP. So wasn't too bad. Okay, and we hit the grape shooter there, and that will make that door open. And we can go inside as Lanky Kong and see what we can all find. I think we can find a, whoops. I think we can find a golden banana if we go in here, and I think so. And we can also find some blue bananas and some blue banana coins as well, so yippee. Yippee! And, but I don't think we can find anything in this first part, so we're probably going to have to go for a swim. Yep, we're going to have to go for a swim. Well, let's see what they have down here. Yep, we don't want to mess with Clobber. I just figured out what their name was. The Kremlings that are inside the barrels. They're called Clobbers, and they were from Donkey Kong Country 2, and I remember playing a level in the Lost World while recording footage for, for more episodes of the LP. And the name of the Kremling inside the barrels was called Clobber. So at least I now know that for a fact. And I recently found out that the Kremling sergeants or whatever, they're called clumps. And but there are some Kremlings that I don't remember their names, but there are some Kremlings where I actually do remember their names. Like Critter and Crusha and all them. And even Claptrap. Claptrap sure has evolved a lot from the first Donkey Kong Country up until now. I mean, if you see him in Donkey Kong Country 2, he looks anything but a Kremling because, well, he does look like a Kremling, but he looks anything but green because he's more blue. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not making that up. He's not supposed to be sad. It's just that his color palette is a lot different, and his character design is a lot different from the regular Claptrap. Okay, let's do the butt smash or whatever. But ironically, Lanky Kong's butt smash is more like a handstand smash. Now you can see that vulture up there. It has a golden banana, and what we need to do is we need to shoot at it with the grape shooter. And that way we will make the vulture shrink, and when it fully shrinks in size, it will drop the golden banana. So I think you have to do this like either 4, 5, or 6 times. I can't remember. But yes, you have to shoot them, from where you're at, so that way we can get the golden banana. And I think that will also make the water drain after we obtain it, if I'm not mistaken. Ugh, excuse me. Gosh, I wish the drainage would just stop. Oh my gosh. But yes, if you heard from my Tales of Symphonia LP, you will definitely see my Donkey Kong 64 Let's Play be on Got Game, because I talked to the Got Game people, and they will allow people to post some of their YouTube videos, that's gaming related onto their site. So they asked me if I wanted to post my Donkey Kong 64 LP onto their site to, maybe get some more views and some more recognition. And I said, sure, why not? Okay, there's a K. Rool pad right there. So let's see what our challenge is. It's Critter Carnage. So basically what we're fighting against is a bunch of critters, and it's pretty much the same as all the others. You want to stay within the area without even falling off the ledge, and then we should be able to get a crown for our troubles. For our troubles? Seriously? That's kind of a derogative term if you think about it. For our troubles. For our work. How about that? But yeah, this isn't really too hard. The critters are easy to deal with. Okay, well played, and we got a crown for our hard work there. Wasn't really hard work because the critters, they were easy. Okay, I think we're done here inside this hut, so I think we can go ahead and we can get out of here. And all we have to do is just swim back to the, we need to swim back to the entrance, and then we'll get out, go back outside. Or whatever he's saying. And I had no idea, but it's when playing Donkey Kong Country and and playing this game, Lanky Kong, I think he's supposed to have relations to Manky Kong. He was the orangutan, who was always, who were always throwing the barrels at us. I think that is actually supposed to be, they're actually supposed to be in relation to Lanky Kong. Like, they're the bad Kongs, but Lanky Kong is the only one that has who has a good nature about him. So, yeah, I think that's where they came up with Lanky Kong for. Okay, let me cut footage here, and we will go to Cranky's lab. I've perfected another one of my potions, Lanky, and it's yours for just 3 blue banana coins. Pay up because you won't get any further without this ability, or whatever he said. Anyway, our new ability, Orang Stand. Palmas Walkum. This handy little move should help you get up steep slopes. It's enough even for you, Lanky. Just press C and then press B. Keep C pressed in order to remain on your handstand, or whatever it said. But anyway, yes, we have a new ability for Lanky Kong, and we can walk up those steep slopes that we saw in Jungle Japes. So, yes, he is the only Kong that can walk up those steep slopes, so we pretty much have our manpower right now. So, by the time we come back to Jungle Japes, we will get those some of those missing golden bananas that we missed. Oh, we missed. No, we did not miss. Okay, and there's a pair of headphones, but we don't need any because we haven't used up a whole lot of. Ooh, make sure I don't get in there. We haven't used used up a whole lot of the energy from the musical instruments, so I think we're good. Okay, now we just hit that, and we can go inside the place now. Go inside that Aztec hut or whatever. You know, the llama's Aztec hut, because there is a golden banana or two that we can obtain as Lanky Kong, if I'm not mistaken. And we can also get that blueprint now that I forgot about it. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab it right now. Ugh, jeez. And we can grab it right now, and all we have to do is just defeat this Kremling, and then we should be able to get it. You're not even a biker, so take off that jacket, please, and take off the sunglasses and the tennis shoes. They're not really helping you. Who do you think you are, a greaser? I think that was the, archetype they were going for these guys. You know, dressing them up as buff greasers or whatever. Oh yes, how can you forget the purple You cannot even hurt the purple Kremling, or the purple claptraps, because they will hit you regardless. The only way to hit them is with orange grenades. So, because every time when you defeat one with an orange grenade, then you are rewarded 3 orange grenades for its death. Okay, let's take care of this one. Oh, we missed. Oh, cool, we got it. Okay, let's grab the extra stuff, and then we'll play on the trombone pad. We play this. And like I said, every time when you're on a pad with an instrument, you know, for the specific Kong, it won't use up any energy. So at least they were kind enough, Rare was kind enough to give some decency or some they were kind enough to be lenient on the energy for the musical instruments. That is a good sign. Okay, let's use the orang stand. And we can climb up this, and there is a bonus stage barrel. What are we playing? Oh, Teetering Turtle Trouble. Basically, the gist of this game is you have to shoot the melons inside of the snakes' mouths that yell out for help, so that way they can keep the turtles that they're spinning around balanced. And if any of them fall, then you failed the minigame. Just be careful, you know, at the beginning here, because a lot of them will yell for help to begin with. Okay, cool. But after you get a specific pattern down, then it's really not that hard. So at least there is a bit of a handicap after you get started. Oh, but trust me, this mini game is cake compared to some of the others that we play later on, like the Beaver Bother. Oh god, I am not looking forward to playing that mini game, because that mini game is the devil. Okay, cool. We completed that without any problems, and we can get this golden banana for Lanky, his second one for this stage. Nice. We have 25 overall and pretty much 12.5% of the game complete. Yes. Okay. We actually want to come over here because we want to blow up those banana balloons, those blue ones, as Lanky, and then we will be able to get his banana medal. Good. Okay, that's the first one. Whoop, get the other one. Okay, we have 80 blue bananas, and we got his banana medal for this level. Excellent. Okay, now we cannot leave this place just yet, as there's one more thing that we need to take care of as Lanky Kong. So let's go to Banana Port 1, and we will, the number 1 pad in Banana Port up here. And let's use the grape shooter to shoot the switch to open up this door. Oh, that looks pretty ominous. the room that you're about to enter. There are a couple of critters, and there's some blue banana coins, and there is a Lanky Kong switch. But since we defeated the critters, we get some swinging vines that we can take in order to gain the that banana bunch and the two whoops, don't fall in the lava. That banana bunch and the two blue banana coins. Okay, now we can just jump from here. And every time, well, nope, not this one. I was about to say there's one set of swinging vines in one of the levels where there's two on one side and two on the other, and if you manage to get back in the middle, you'll automatically jump to the other set of vines from the other side. So yeah, it gets kind of tedious when you do that for a while. Okay, what we need to do here is we need to hit these Aztec masks, or these monkey masks, or whatever, or Kong masks. I guess we could call them Kong masks, since most of the monkeys in this game are good and they're referred to as Kongs. And we need to hit them in the correct order. It's kind of like the game Charades, where you find two pairs, or it's kind of like that game in Super Mario Bros. 3 where you had to find two pairs of the same power-up to get it in your inventory. So yeah, this is pretty much what it's like. But at least you have infinite tries with this minigame. It's so nice when you have infinite tries, isn't it? And be sure to listen for the noise, for what noise the masks, bring out, so that way you can determine what spinning masks you need to hit next. Okay, we hit all 16 of them now, and we got his third golden banana. So that's golden banana number 3 as Lanky Kong. And we have 26 overall. Nice. Okay, it's time for us to get out of this place. And since we have the blueprint, we're going to go take care of that right now. And let's see what we can use Tiny for. I can't remember if there were some things that we missed as her, but oh, right. The purple banana balloon. How could I forget that? Okay, let's get the feather bow, and we'll try to shoot it. Actually, I think we want to be more in the middle. But there it is over there, in case anybody can't see it. But we got it regardless, and we got her banana medal. Nice. We just beat that purple banana balloon to get her banana medal. Good. Okay, so let's switch back to Lanky Kong, and then we will make a trip back over to Snide's HQ, to where we can deliver Snide the blue blueprints. Okay, I just banana ported to there. And it's time for us to get outside here. Okay. Alright, we made it outside, finally. And now, like I said, it's time for us to go to Snide's HQ. So, let's go ahead and take this pathway here, and we will make it up to where Snide is. Snide. And there's a claptrap trying to follow us. And, it's really strange that the claptraps in Donkey Kong 64 are actually more menacing than the critters. I thought the critters would actually be more menacing than the claptraps, but not in this game. The critters are a joke. They're joke minions. They weren't joke minions in in Donkey Kong in the Donkey Kong Country games, because they actually looked mean. But in this game, they just look weird. Okay, here we are at Snide's HQ. That's what we need, Kong. Another golden banana for you. And I know I may sound, a bit more deeper, but regardless, we now have the 4th golden banana in this stage for Lanky Kong. But I'm not sure how many overall from Snide, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, since we made a lot of progress here, I think this is a good spot to where we can go ahead and we can close off this episode. So next time on Double RPG's Let's Play with Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64, we are going to resume where we left off and collect the last bananas as all the Kongs that we have with us right now, and then we will get on with the boss fight for Angry Aztec. Anyway, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description. And if you like what you saw, be sure you rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Excuse me. Anyway, take care of yourselves, gamers, and I shall see you next time. See you guys then.